Hello, hello, hello. I'm Shante Arvadi, and I am back with my co-host and speaker for our upcoming event that we're having, Envision Your Success Brunch. We're super excited. This is our last push. We're getting ready for this amazing event coming up this Saturday, January the 29th. And we're going to talk about how you can achieve success for your own life, that success that you envision for yourself, how to accomplish it. We have our amazing speaker that will be joining us, Pat Schultz. So we're going to let her introduce herself and give you a little bit of teaser what you can expect from this upcoming event. We're super excited that we're almost sold out of tickets. So we're giving you this last opportunity to get in the room with some amazing entrepreneurs and small business owners, four of which you're looking at right now. And we definitely want to meet you and want to share in your success in this year and going forward. So with that said, I'm going to just let Pat introduce herself and tell us a little bit about yourself and your company and what you do.
Thanks so much, Shante. And hi, everyone out there. I'm Pat Schultz, and I'm a success coach and a speaker. And the name of my company is Ready for Takeoff. And that's because I get people ready to take off in their business, in their life, their dreams. And whenever I speak, I always talk about the fact that we all have the ability to be successful. We all have the ability to reach our dreams. And we might look around and see other people and they appear to be more successful than we are. And we wonder, what am I doing wrong? What are they doing that I'm not doing? And what I love about the program that you've put together is you're actually giving people a very valuable tool in creating their vision board. Yes. And everybody's doing vision boards now. And now is the time to be creating your vision board. What do you do when you're done with your vision board? Everybody takes the vision board, they take it home, and they put it behind the door, or they behind a bookcase or whatever. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing with a vision board. You're supposed to have that vision board where you can see it. Yeah. And so what I'm going to be teaching people who attend this brunch is I'm going to teach them visioneering. And visioneering is a process that you use to take an idea and turn it into a reality. So everybody's going to be putting their ideas of what they want on this vision board. But how do you get the idea on the vision board to actually materialize or manifest in your life? And you do that through this process called visioneering. And I'm going to teach them how to do that.
I'm so excited about that because so many people get stuck at they get stuck at the idea process, right? The idea phase. We as entrepreneurs, we have so many ideas. I know I do. But sometimes you can get stuck there, right? Stuck and like trying to figure out what do I do next? How do I implement this great idea? I know I've been in that situation myself, so I know I'm not alone. So I'm looking forward to actually participating in this because I have several ideas that are up here that I want to manifest for myself. So I'm eager to participate too. As a co-host, that's what I'm in the room to
taking
do
notes
this
too.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So that's
we'll
amazing.
Give you the tools. We will give them the tools to take those notes. So that's amazing as well too. Yeah. Not only are you creating your vision, you got the do they know we giving those out?
Yes, they know they're getting. It's all in the thing. They get the planners and all of those items as well. Just something to kind of keep yourself on track for what your goals are.
And not only am I going to be teaching them how to visioneer, we're going to be doing it at this brunch.
Yes.
All right.
I'm excited.
We're going to be taking somebody's goal and we're going to work it all the way through the visioneering process. So it's not just, okay, here's how you do it, but we're going to ask people who are attending the brunch to do the example of how you visioneer for their particular goal.
Love it. I love it.
Yes.
So we are limited on seats, guys. So if you do not have a ticket, listening to Miss Pat speak, you definitely want to be in the room to be able to learn how to visioneer your vision for yourself and how to work it from A to Z. she's going to give us some tools, all of us some tools to be able to operate within that vision and to be able to see it manifest. So I'm super excited.
Yes. And we're all successful business owners here, and we have amazing businesses, but we also have been talking about more things that we want to do and even in partnership together. So, sometimes it seems easy. We be so excited, but when it comes down to actually, doing it and making it happen, that's when breakdowns can happen.
Absolutely.
And so I think this process, Pat, you can apply to almost any type of scenario, right? Situation in life or in business, if you want to get to the point that you're in execution mode.
Absolutely. I teach a process to achieve a goal. The process is the same because it's been proven to work, and it applies to any area of your life. So what they're going to be learning at this brunch, they can apply to other areas of their life, or once you get everything on your vision board, there's more stuff you want. There's more things you want to do. And so once you learn the steps, you can apply them over and over and over again in the future, and you get better at it too.
Wow.
I love it. So Alisha, you want to tell them what they can expect?
Absolutely. So at the vision board, the program, what we're going to be having, you can absolutely come in and expect to do a little bit of meditation and manifestation in the beginning. We're going to all sit down, sit quiet, just kind of hone in on what you're looking for out of this event, because you have to come in with intentions. Everything that you're going into, you have to come in with good intentions. So we want to make sure we start this off right. So we're going to do some manifestations quietly to ourselves. We want to zero in on what we want. We're going to do some networking, some icebreakers, so we can all get comfortable with each other, enjoy some great food, interact with Miss Pat while she's speaking, and create our vision boards and be able to talk about them and talk about how can we help each other achieve our vision boards if we have people in the room who can help you execute a goal that you have quicker. So we want to make sure that we talk to each other, make sure we make those networking events, make those networking connections, because at the end of the day, it takes a team to build goals. It's easier to get to your goals with the team. So make sure that if you're in the room and you don't have a team or your core people, make sure you try to meet somebody who could be potentially a part of your core group of entrepreneurship friends or of your goals. So we're going to do all that. So make sure you bring any specifics that you want on your vision board. Of course, we're going to have the books, we're going to have the papers where you can cut things out. But if you have something in mind that you know that you specifically want, make sure you bring that so you can have that on your board. Because like she said, you don't want to push your board behind the door. You want to be able to plaster that somewhere on the wall, to be able to walk by it at least once a day and touch it at least once a day and confirm and do an affirmation within yourself. These are my visions for 2022. We're going to make this happen. Even if it's just those little words together, keep constantly saying it to yourself to make things happen for yourself.
Absolutely. That is so good. And I'm looking at some of the comments here. So let me just restate for those that are just joining, because we are a global show here. But this is an event, Envision Your Success Brunch, where we're networking with entrepreneurs and business owners in Northeast Ohio. So we have business owners coming from all across Northeast Ohio, and even some that are coming in from out of state to participate with us and network and vision board together. If you cannot make it, that's okay. Find somewhere near you or co-host a similar event, either in person or virtually. But these are, whether you're attending or not, the tips that we give today, you can take back with you and apply to your own life and your own business. Someone asked, are men welcome? Yes, men and women are welcome to this event. The more, the merrier. Okay. You just want to make sure that you are in the room. Tickets are available. The link is in the description and in the show notes. You can get the tickets on Eventbrite. Again, it's Envision Your Success Brunch. Tickets are $35, I believe. So again, come ready to have a great time.
5 tickets left. That's all we have left right now.
Yeah, only 5 tickets left, right? So I mean,
left.
We said come rain, sleet, snow, shine. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be in the building, and it's going to be spectacular. Yes. So I see all of you all out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. So if you're in Northeast Ohio, grab your ticket. If you're going to be here this weekend in the area, grab your ticket. and then meet us there. I'm looking forward to meeting so many new people, people that I know that have gotten their tickets already, that I've actually met through She Boss Talk. And I didn't meet them in person. That's the power of the internet. That's the power of technology and meeting many other people that you can network with. So if you're like a person that's saying like, I don't have support of my family or friends, look, I have been
all
supported.
Understand that at one
Yes,
point
we all understand, but your support can come from strangers, right? Your support can come from anywhere, right? And so I'm looking forward to meeting those people that maybe I've only talked to on the phone, or they've only seen me on a live stream. There's nothing like being in person and really being able to connect one-on-one. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So let's talk about, and I'd like to hear from any of you all about how entrepreneurs and business owners, or anyone who's watching for that matter, what are some things that they can do to help to bring their vision to fruition? Especially like in a challenging time as such as we're dealing with now with COVID, where people are, don't feel like you said, success is maybe for everyone else, but is success for me? Yes, the answer is yes.
Absolutely.
But how can they get it? What are some tips?
I think we're gonna leave all Miss Pat's goodness to the day. We're not gonna let her give away too much today. So what I'll say is write your vision out. I don't care how big it is, right? Write it out, but then separate it in chunks to make it more obtainable to you. Because sometimes when you look at a big, huge vision, sometimes it can be overwhelming. So you break that up to increments, right? So if the first 4 months, the first quarter, I want to be able to make sure I have my LLC, I want to make sure I have my EIN, I want to make sure I have my website up. Those are things that you can accomplish within those 3 to 4 months. So it doesn't seem overwhelming. After you reach those goals, check those off. Then you move on to the next. Okay, now I want to be able to go live. Now I want to start doing my selling my products live. Now I want to make sure I have my shipping together. Whatever your business is, write the whole thing out, because you want to make sure you have your business plan wrote out in entirety, because that's how you're going to potentially get funding if you need it. But once you're able to see your whole vision in one place, then separate it out. So then you can kind of give yourself goals and give yourself expiration dates to each segment of your goal.
I love
it. And
find
yourself a mentor. Mentors are important because they help you stay on task with your goals.
Absolutely.
And so I think you should really look into either a local mentor, or like you said, someone who's online that will help you stay on task, and even maybe looking into consultation to help you along the way of your vision.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. I'm a SCORE volunteer, a mentor, subject matter expert, and trainer. So I highly recommend that if you're looking for a mentor, they offer free mentorship training. You can connect with someone in your field, or someone outside the field. Someone maybe they have expertise in an area where you are weak.
Right.
We need to know our strengths and our weaknesses, and then bring people on board that can help fill in the gap. But SCORE can be a great resource for that. There are business centers as well. Like she said, hiring a coach. So, a lot of these things are affordable, but they're investments. Understand you're investing in your business. And it's so important. If you really want to be successful in your business, you have to be ready and willing to invest as necessary in your business. So that's really good. Now, one thing that I would say is, I was thinking about this earlier, just because of so many business owners that I've been talking to that are struggling or just trying to get back. And there's a lot of fear and trepidation that I'm sensing. I can hear the energy when I'm talking to business owners, or even if in an email message, right? And sometimes desperation. But let your vision be bigger and stronger than any fear, right? It has to be bigger than that. I just think about low points in my life when I was down to my last $10 in 2019. I always said, this is only this is temporary. Temporary. It's a season. It's a chapter. And I already knew that this was a stepping stone. This was something I had to go through. And now I did not know what the plan was, right? I was just taking it step by step by step. But I knew what my vision was. I knew the vision God gave me, and I kept hold of that. I never lost sight of that. I kept a hold of that, and that is what pushed me
preach,
through.
Shante.
I'm serious. I'm trying to let people know, like, understand, people are in situations where they don't think, they think they're the only ones going through it. No one else has been through that. But I'm here to tell you, I was one of those people in that situation. But I didn't give up on myself. I didn't give up on my business. I didn't give up on my dreams. I said, okay, this is where I am now. How can I move forward? Even if you don't even have to know the whole picture, right?
You just got to know that you're supposed to be doing it.
That's exactly. And take one step after another. Like, people get so intimidated about all this big picture and everything that I want to do. But like Alisha said, if you have the vision, break it up into smaller chunks and work it from there. But
watch it go. Just watch it go. Once you break it up, you succeed. Watch it go. Everybody says, what if it don't work? But what if it does?
What if it does?
Exactly.
What if it does? Going for me, like she was saying, from 2018, after having a special needs son and only working a little bit, taking this step. Once I signed the lease, I was like, it has to work, or it has to work. Like, I have no option. And what if it does work? If it doesn't, the thing is, if it doesn't, okay, I owe everybody money at this point anyway, so it doesn't. But what if it does? What if it does, guys? Like, really, what if it does? Envision, what if it does? Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard.
Yes.
I got to jump in and talk about or comment on what Alisha said about setting out smaller goals, because there's actually been research on what they call a success mechanism. Have you heard that saying, nothing breeds success like success? So the more successful you are, the more confident you are, which then you're more successful, which makes you more confident. It's like this snowball effect. So if you select some things that you're pretty confident you can do, some smaller goals, once you achieve those, you start to feel pretty good about yourself. And you feel more self-confident, and then you tackle something a little bit larger. And then you succeed at that, and you become even more confident. So it's like success breeds success.
Yeah.
And it really is. And that's a good technique for when you're feeling down. See, people say, well, Pat, it's easy to be positive when everything's going really well, but when it's not, how do I stay positive? And one of the ways you can do that is pick something small that you can do and do well, because it makes you feel better about yourself.
Absolutely.
That is so good.
Think about when you lose weight. Like, that's a perfect example. Like, you lose 5 pounds, you're like, oh, I can do this. Maybe I can step out and go to the gym. Maybe I can go to a boot camp class. Like, that helped me. I lost 5 pounds and I was ready to go to the gym to lose 15.
To lose the rest.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's a great motivator. Yes.
Motivating. Yeah, exactly. You feel good about yourself and you want to do more because you see you can do it.
Yeah,
exactly. Absolutely. You've seen you can do it. That's funny. I was just saying like that earlier. With some things that I'm working on, and some people that were coming to me and as a mentor, those are some of the same things that I express to them, and I have to say to my own self, and celebrating ourselves. We don't do that enough. Absolutely. It's like celebrate the milestones, no matter how big or small it is. And a lot of times we don't give ourselves credit. So if like she said, if you do something small and you're able to succeed at it, you're like, oh my goodness, I was able to do it. And you're like, okay, if I can do this, then I can go to the next phase or the next step and do that.
That's so true.
Right?
That is true.
Sometimes you just need that one person to say, you can do it. It's something sometimes about somebody else telling you, I see it in you. You can make it happen. It just gives you a boost of confidence sometimes and make you go, you know what? I can. And that's what we're here for at the Envision Your Success Brunch. We're here to tell you, personally, face to face, you can do it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what your dream is. And let's try to initiate how to make that happen for you.
Yes.
We all have done it.
Yes. So, and a lady did that for me in 2019. She was a director at the Urban League, the Minority Business Assistance Center. And I was really going through it. And I had invited her to one of our events, and she just saw something in me. And I was like, definitely something I wasn't seeing in myself at the time.
Right.
And she invited me, to her center to talk with me, to work with me one-on-one. And I'm just like, I was saying to myself, like, what is this lady seeing me that she, like, out of anybody, like calling me out and calling me and willing to work with me, like one-on-one, as busy as she was.
Little old me. Like,
yeah, and that's what I said, right? And I'm just like, wow. Because I was not my most confident at that time, but that built up my confidence. And she was the one that actually told me, she was like, why aren't you focusing on marketing? She was like, you are great at marketing. I'm like, what? I'm like, well, somebody had told me that before, but I just didn't see it, or I wasn't really thinking about it in that regard. Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't know what your goal, what your passion is, or not what your not your passion, but what your
purpose is.
What your purpose is. And sometimes people can see your purpose before you can see it. And then sometimes you can hear people like sometimes they say, like, what people ask you to do most and most frequently is your purpose, and you just don't know it, or you just don't want that to be your purpose. But you can't deviate from your purpose. It's your purpose regardless. You just have to find out a way how to love your purpose. Sometimes you might not like your purpose, but your purpose is your purpose.
Yes. This is good, you guys. Okay, so man, time goes so fast. So again, we want to remind you, if you're in Northeast Ohio, we have 5 tickets left. Secure your spot at the Envision Your Success brunch, where we're going to be networking. We're going to have food and drink, and a great speaker, Pat, is going to be with us. It's going to be interactive, so be ready to participate. Okay.
Come comfortable. This is not anything where you have to be super fancy, and I don't think we ever talked about dress code. Come in some jeans and boot, like something where you can move around. Think about it. You're going to be cutting stuff up. You're going to be gluing stuff. You know, we're going to be here. You don't have to do business attire. Come comfortable and ready to work and ready to participate and have fun and interact with each other. That's our goal.
And don't worry, we won't have glitter. No glitter.
No glitter at events already.
No
That's
glitter.
a no-no on my contract.
No glitter. So you don't have to worry about it. And bring your business cards. If you're an entrepreneur, business owner, please bring your business cards, flyers, mailers. Bring it, because this is a great time for you to network.
And even if you haven't started your business, this will be the great jump start to being able to start your business. I know I help people help them with it. Ramona and Shante, we are all people who can help consult you on getting your business started, the right way to do it logistically and legally, to make sure you're sound with the state government, and because they don't play. So make sure you have all that stuff together. But yes, come join us. Be in the room with other small business owners and other business owners. Come hear what it's like. Come get that vibe and come get that energy that you need to start your business. We only have 5 tickets left, so make sure you grab those last 5. I want to start seeing some email notifications that we sold out. Okay.
Yes. Start 2022 strong.
Absolutely
strong.
Yes.
So we're definitely going to start. Why can't it be me? Why not? What if it does? Let that be your starting point to buying this $35 ticket. If it's about the money, invest in yourself. It's only $35. Why not?
Pat, any last words?
Well, we always think the worst is going to happen to us. And I have to continue the thought that Alisha shared. Whenever we decide we want to do something, we think of all these things that are going to go wrong, all the reasons why it's not going to work. And that is just our conditioning. It's just a habit, an habitual way that we think. And it can just as easily work out perfectly as not. But we're trained to focus on it not working. We want to learn how to think about all the ways that it can work. And your event is one of the ways it can work for you.
Shift that mindset.
Be there with other people.
Yes.
All right. You heard it. You heard it from us. Come envision your success. Let's manifest our success.
Absolutely.
Manifest our success. That's what we're doing. We're doing it together January 29th at 11 a.m. Get your ticket and meet us there. Thank you all so much.
Guys, see ya. Bye-bye. God bless.
Bye.